Alright, what's going on, everybody? So this morning, Bandai Namco and Dimps announced a new Dragon Ball Z game entitled Dragon Ball The Breakers. Now, this game caught, I know for a fact this game caught a lot of people by surprise here. We're going to go through some of the information and everything, but first off, I just want to kind of give you guys just a brief a brief rundown of what this is. So, what Dragon Ball The Breakers is it's essentially it's an asymmetrical multiplayer game. For those of y'all who aren't familiar with that term, just think something like Friday the 13th or what's the other game? Dead by Daylight. Just think about those type of games. It's something in that vein. It's basically that with a Dragon Ball Z skin on it. And I know some people might be disappointed by this announcement. Oh my god, this isn't Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. This isn't Raging Blast 3. I know people want those type of games and stuff, but here's the thing. I've always heard this criticism of, I'm tired of going through the same stories, the same Sand Saga, Boo Saga, Cell Saga. I'm tired of going through the same stories. So I hear that criticism a lot, and then also for myself, I can only speak for myself. I've just always wanted Dragon Ball Z to do different things. So like when Kakarot came out and it was announced that it was supposed to be an RPG, I was happy. I was happy to see that it was that it seemed like they were going a different route with it. Unfortunately, I didn't like the gameplay and stuff. I kind of felt like that was kind of Xenoverse ish, but with this, I'm happy that they're at least trying something different. At first I was kind of getting my hopes up as I was watching the trailer. I was thinking that this might be something more akin to that fan game that a few people are doing. Let me see if I can show you guys this right quick. Let me see. Hold on. See, I thought that they were gonna do something. So, like during the first few minutes, we see Cell and everything. I'm not gonna show you guys the trailer. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for the trailer and everything. But I thought that they were gonna be going this route with it. Like I know this is probably like a big like wishful thinking, but I was thinking like during like the first few minutes of it or the first few seconds of it, I'm like, oh my god, did they really team up with this team that's doing this fan game called Dragon Ball Demon Breaker, where it's more like Devil May Cry style with Trunks and everything. I thought that they could go that route with it, but regardless, I'm happy. I'm happy to see that they're just doing something different, because I'm one of those people. I'm one of the like 10 people in the world probably that liked Dragon Ball. What was it called? Dragon Ball Battle of Z on the PS3. I liked that because it was different. It was a team based thing. So with this, they're not doing a straight fighting game or anything, or like a traditional fighting game or arena brawler. This is gonna be a multiplayer game where it's essentially 7 versus 1, right? So it's essentially 8 players. It's going to be 7 people, 7 survivors, and then what they call the raider. So there's going to be 3 raiders. So let's go ahead and get into the information right quick. So essentially, there's going to be 3 raiders. As you can see here, it's going to be Cell, Boo, and Frieza. And essentially, what happens is each time you kill, I could say kill or capture, whatever, a survivor, you'll get stronger. And so I'm just going to kind of go through some of this information, and then I'll kind of give you guys a little bit more of my thoughts on this stuff. So let's go ahead and go down here. So Dragon Ball The Breakers consist of 7 versus 1 matches, where 7 normal survivors have been sucked into a mysterious phenomenon called the temporal seam, and must contend with the overwhelming power of the 8th player, the franchise iconic rival Raider, and that's basically Boo, Cell, and Frieza, as I mentioned, whose task is to obliterate the survivor team. The survivors don't have any superpowers and must rely on various power-up items, weapons, and pilotable vehicles, and we saw that in the trailer with the well, you'll see soon. I'll touch on the other stuff soon. But okay, so where was I? Must rely on the various power-up items, weapons, and pilotable vehicles to battle and evade the raider while searching for the super time machine to escape oblivion. Concurrently, the Raider will be able to play as Cell, Boo, or Frieza and amass overwhelming power to destroy the Survivor team throughout the match and ensuing complete dominance. Dragon Ball The Breakers also features a Survivor character customization mode, which enables players to design their match avatars by using familiar Dragon Ball Survivor skins and decorate equipment earned with in-game credits or via optional in-game purchases, which, okay, with the in-game purchases thing, microtransactions, man, we'll have to see how they implement it. I mean, it is technically gonna be cosmetics. I assume it's just all gonna be cosmetics. Like, you're not gonna be able to buy power-ups, hopefully, to make it easier for you. Additionally, Dragon Ball The Breakers will link save data with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, that's something cool. That's something cool right there. Given the amount of customization options in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, it'd be cool if, like, you can import. I don't know the logistics of how they could do this, but if you can, like, import some of the gear that you have in that game to this game for your Survivor avatar, that'd be kind of cool. So let's kind of go through the story here. So, survive to live, evolve to triumph. Caught by wait, okay, that was okay. This isn't. Someone didn't spell check this. Someone didn't proofread this. Caught by an unexpected temporal phenomenon, 7 ordinary citizens find themselves stranded in the temporal seam. They share their imprisonment with the Raider, a menacing enemy from another timeline with an overwhelming power. Their only hope for survival is to break out from the temporal seam with the super time machine, but the Raider is on their tracks and becomes stronger minute by minute. Yeah, someone definitely didn't proofread this. In a race against time, the cunning survivors clashes their power of the Raider. Dag. They really didn't proofread this. Apologies. That's why I'm stumbling here. Survivors clash with the power of the Raider to break free or be broken. Breakthrough or breakdown. So that's kind of run through of the story. You're trying to escape the temporal seam, and you got to get to the super time machine in order to do that, while also trying to evade, basically evade the Raider, whether that be Cell, Frieza, or Boo, or you can try to take them down. From my understanding, you can try to take them down also. So here are the key features. Escape as a team or on your own. Cooperate with others while there is still time, but the Raider or other survivors' decision might force you to go at it alone. What will your play style be? Now, on one of those images, and I can bring this up here. Let me see. It's one of these. Hold on. Hopefully they have it up here. If they don't, then it's probably in the trailer somewhere. I think it's in the trailer somewhere. But you see in the trailer somewhere, if you watch the trailer, you can see where somebody gets the time machine. They get in the time machine, and then you see the other player kind of grabs onto the time machine as they're like lifting off. So you can either cooperate with your teammates or just go at it lone wolf. Trapped in the temporal seam. Escape from a large map composed of several areas, but be careful. The Raider is always looking for you and may destroy areas to reduce your living space, making your chance of escaping always more limited. So it's nice we have destructible environments. That's something that I would say that's something that we kind of expect from Dragon Ball at this point. Definitely with this with our current hardware. They definitely should be able to do a lot with the destructive environments. Now, I should say this also. I don't know if apologies if I didn't mention this earlier. So the game isn't coming out for. So currently the game is listed for PlayStation 4, Steam, PC. I believe also Switch. Let me go up. I believe also Switch. Yeah, Switch and Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. But strangely enough, it's not a PS5 game. Now, I am disappointed that this is a cross generational game, but I get it. You know, not a lot of people have PS5s and everything, and Xbox Series S and X, and we're still early in the next generation, or I should say current generation now. But you know, I'm kind of disappointed that this is a cross gen game, but at the same time, I get it. It's kind of weird that they don't have a PS5 version. Maybe they'll announce that later. Because it's really strange because a lot of these anime games, a lot of these Japanese games, they usually tend to go to either Switch or PlayStation. They don't usually always go to like Xbox like that because more people play on the PlayStation and I should say Switch platforms. I would think so. It's kind of strange that they don't have a PS5 version, but okay. Where was I? Okay, so enjoy three first iconic raiders. Cell, Boo, and Frieza. From the Dragon Ball franchise, as a raider, you will enjoy overwhelming powers to hunt and wipe out survivors. Master each raider's power to catch your victims to evolve. Okay, they really okay. Apologies. The way that they wrote this is tripping me up. Catch your victims to evolve and get even more powerful. Okay, so basically, and we saw this in the trailer where the player was he was using Cell, and essentially he caught another player, he caught one of the survivors, and then he leveled up, he evolved, he went into Cell's other form, and so I assume that's how it's gonna work with all of them. With Cell, not Cell, with Frieza and Boo. Like I don't know if you're gonna start like in the case of Boo, I don't know if you're gonna start with like Majin Buu or like Evil Boo. I don't know how they're gonna start his progression because I assume at the start of every match it's gonna be like, okay, first you're like the lowest level of Cell. So like they showed in the trailer where like he gets out of the little time machine thing and he's like the little small version of Cell like before he becomes imperfect Cell. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. Um, but yeah, that's one thing I can say that seems like a cool take. Like so far from what I've seen in the trailer, this seems like a really cool take on this formula that we've seen done with games like Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight. They put their own spin on it, and even in some of the images here, let me see if this one is the one I'm thinking about. Yeah. So even with some of the images here, like with this, they're gonna be putting in Dragon Ball elements to it, like the Dragon Balls. It looks like the person that's playing as Oolong is summoning the dragons. So I'm wondering, is that gonna be something like, oh, you can revive your teammates, or maybe wish for more health? You know, I wonder how that mechanic's gonna play out. But see, it's those things that they can add in there. Those like Dragon Ball elements that they can add in there. Like they can even add in like sensu beans, cause they mentioned power ups, so they can have stuff like sensu beans to like give you extra health or something. And they showed in the trailer how you can like transform as Oolong and everything. How you can ride vehicles and everything. I don't know if I have an image here with the vehicles. Let me see. Yeah, and so okay, so this is the image that I was looking for earlier. Apologies, I couldn't find it. Um, so you can see here where you can escape and everything with the other survivors, and that's basically what the objective is to escape using this time machine. We did see where. Hold on, let me see if I can find where someone was on a vehicle. Okay, so here it is. So you can see, as you can see, you can get on vehicles and everything. So you'll be able to escape faster, hopefully. Okay, so this is the last bullet point. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm on this one. So customize in your likeness. Whether you are a raider or survivor, choose your progression path, unlock perks, skins, etc. to fine-tune your own personal strategy to escape as a survivor or hunt as a raider. So that's cool. You're gonna be able to customize not only. Well, I obviously went through this earlier, but that's cool. You can customize your character, not only your survivor, but also the raider characters, your Boo, Cell, and Frieza. You can customize those characters, And like I said, it would be kind of cool since they said that there's gonna be something with the Dragon Ball Xenoverse save data. It would be cool if they give you like extra perks or something, some type of cosmetics and stuff for playing through that game. It'd be even cooler if they do that for other games like Dragon Ball Fighters and Kakarot. You know, you get some bonuses for having save data on those games. And then here's the last point. Here's the last key feature. Enjoy unique power ups and items. When we went through this with the we know that we can use vehicles. We also can use weapons. We see in the trailer that Oolong was using he was using the rocket launcher, and obviously it's gonna be kind of unrealistic with the whole, you know, using rocket launchers. I imagine like you'll be able to like pick up a sword. You'll like be able to pick up a sword or some other type of gun, and you'll be able to maybe deal some damage to the raiders there. I mean, obviously they would have to scale them down because obviously in the show, like a rocket launcher not gonna do nothing to sell. But of course, you know, this is a video game that they can either make it. They could even make it so that like maybe it slows them down a bit. You know, maybe it doesn't like hurt them, but maybe it like slows them down or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can use vehicles, you can use weapons, and even grappling hooks. So you'll have that verticality there, in addition to the other vehicles you can use. Like maybe you can use like a plane or something. I don't know. Well, it says make the most of each gimmick to face the raider and struggle for your life. Now, another thing that I got to point out also in the trailer, we see Oolong. Oolong transforms into I think it was like a pot or something, but basically you can transform into things. You can hide. There's let me see if they have this here, because they showed in the trailer where you can like hide behind things. I don't know if we got an image here. Let me see if we got an image here. Oh, okay, and here's the grappling hook. Just for those of y'all that want to see that, there's the grappling hook. And let me see if they have where you could hide. If they have anybody, like they show somebody picking another character up. So that's another thing you can do. You can revive an ally. And I believe this is where the player gets caught, and then the person who's playing the raider, he's gonna go into the other form to Cell's second form. Okay, here's what I was looking for. So you can also hide behind things. So it's kind of like hide and go seek. It's kind of like a version of that, but with Dragon Ball. Yeah, and here's the last. This is like a quote from, who is it? The Dragon Ball The Breakers producer. We can't wait for people to try to complete this new take on the Dragon Ball franchise. We are working hard at the team at Dimps to provide brand new, fun, asymmetric multiplayer experience. We want it to be accessible for all while offering a strong wealth of depth with the gameplay and the situations. We are looking forward to welcoming you during the closed beta test. And that's another thing that they announced. There's gonna be a closed beta test. I'm definitely gonna be trying that out, because I think this is gonna be a really fun game. Even if I'm not I'm not big into multiplayer games. It's no secret because you don't see me uploading a lot of multiplayer stuff on this channel. But like I said, I liked Battle of Z. I'm one of the few people that liked that game. I wish they supported that more. I wish they added more DLC and stuff. And it looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like they're gonna be supporting this, because don't be surprised they add more Raiders in there. Don't be surprised they add like even Dragon Ball Super characters. Like I can see them adding like Beerus or somebody, or even movie characters like Broly. Like they could definitely do something with this, because with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, well, I should say Xenoverse 2, they turned it into a live service almost. That's why, like, when people are talking about they want Xenoverse 3, these companies are not going to give you Xenoverse 3 because you keep you keep downloading the DLC, you keep buying the DLC and supporting the other content, you keep playing that other content. So they, like, to those companies, they don't feel the need to make another game. It would be pointless for them it would be pointless for them to waste more money and resources doing a Xenoverse 3 rather than just keep adding on to Xenoverse 2 because y'all keep playing it. And that's what these companies want. And I think that's what they're going to be going that route with this game, where if it takes off, they're going to keep supporting it. So I'm definitely gonna try the beta for this. This seems like a really cool. Once again, not to repeat myself, but I'm just glad that they're doing something new. Because one thing I've always said, and I will keep saying it, we need new type of experiences when it comes to these anime games. Not everything needs to be a fighting game and an arena brawler. So I'm definitely welcoming this with open arms. And the fact that the developer is Dimps, the guys that gave us the Budokai series, I'm definitely more optimistic when it comes to this. I text my brother about this game. He said it looks kind of goofy, and yeah, it looks kind of weird. Like I'll admit, when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, I was a bit disappointed that it was a multiplayer type game, because like I said, I'm not big into multiplayer, but it's Dragon Ball. I'll try it out. If I don't like it, cool. Some people else will. Other people are gonna definitely take to it, especially if you're a content creator. You're a lot of content creators. I can see them just having a blast with this. A lot of cool videos coming out of this, especially when it comes to PC and people start doing mods and stuff. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this, though. I think I've gone through pretty much all the information on this page. So let me leave it to y'all. Let me know what you guys thought about this trailer in the comment section below. Once again, I'll leave the trailer in the description and in the comment section, so y'all can see that trailer. But I didn't want to show it here because every time I show one of those trailers and do like a reaction video type thing, the company basically strikes it, or I should say strikes it, but like claims it or whatever. And I didn't want to go through that, so I just wanted to go ahead and break down all this information for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, don't worry. Just hit the dislike button, roll out. But thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.